everyone, this is Farina, and yes, I haven't been posting that much. That is because I have been going to college so far. It's not bad, but it's not really tough yet. But I've been having so much homework, so I haven't been really able to play games so far. And since I have a little bit of time today, I was like, you know what, why don't I make a video? And I was thinking like maybe I should just show a how to draw video. Well, kind of, because I already drew the eyes. But for these eyes, I'm pretty much trying to create a character, and not to mention I'm trying to improve on my drawing skills. So that's why the eyes are already drawn. And I was like, you know what, I'll just show you guys how I usually color my eyes. Pretty much. So, I pretty much made a bunch of eyes to see which color should I go with for the character that I'm doing. And pretty much what you do is just select. And for me, I'm just gonna color this eye brown. So I go to the bucket, and I pretty much fill that in. And then obviously for me, I don't really use too many layers. Before I used to create a bunch, but now it's like I just use like 2 or 3 layers. Okay, so I need to make this darker. For me, I don't really don't really go specific colors, but I just try and pick that's dark. And right now, I usually put this on the pen hard, but for now, since I'm gonna color it in, I use the airbrush, and it's the normal. Also, if you guys want to use the other tools, you can pretty much by watching a video, and it's free for 18 hours. If not, then you can just buy them. The brush is too small. So I just pretty much try and color in the full eye, not really, but try to leave a bit. Then if you guys don't want, if you guys go over the line, what you guys can do is like go to this thing that shows clipping, you pick it, and it would just pretty much just shade in the part that you want it to be shaded in. And then for this part, I also put the eraser into airbrush normal. I usually pick felt tip pen soft, but for now it's airbrush normal. Then I try to not exactly go fully in, just try and take part of it off. So that should be fine. Then you guys can add another layer by using this one right here, where the plus sign is. Then I go back to black, and then this is when I use the pen hard. But right now, since I'm trying to kind of complete the eyes, I use the symmetry ruler, which it's pretty much pretty good to use it if you guys are beginners. If you guys can't get one side right, you guys can use this ruler to even it out. Okay. I try to make the eyes kind of look like a triangle, but at the same time it's like it has to be circled in. Sometimes it takes a while to do it. You don't always like straight up get it, but it just takes a while. Then if I mess up, I pretty much go to the felt tip pen. Then I try to erase the parts that I don't need carefully, since you can make it smaller, but for me I just kind of have it that big. Then sometimes like I try to make sure that it's even with the other eyes, if I can. Then go to the bucket, I fill it up. And then you can create another layer, and then actually you can put this in the bottom layer. Yeah, in the bottom layer. And then I go back to the airbrush, and then I just color it in. Now for me, I don't really know how much I put in. I just make sure it's good enough. And then after that, I just kind of try to fill in the, like it's still on the inside, but just like not really that close to the pupil. Okay, so that's how I pretty much get my eyes. And then you can do it in this layer, or you can create another one. But I try to, oh yeah, that's right. I pretty much shade in this part white because I'm trying to make it bright. And then I go to brown. It doesn't really have to go to the same shade of brown that I pretty much did before. It's just supposed to be a shade of brown, but it has to be at least kind of light. And then I pretty much kind of finish here, but I just gotta fix, whoa, that's too much. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the airbrush because sometimes I just kind of mess it up, and I have to make sure that this thing's like kind of looks like the airbrush. I can't just make it like, I don't know how to explain, but obviously I can't really have it like the other one. And then I just kind of fix this part a bit. Then if you want, you can either continue with the airbrush, or you can go back to the felt tip pen. Then you can erase carefully. Try not to go into this part pretty much. And if you guys hear talking in the background, that is my family members talking to someone. Yeah, for this part I'm gonna have to go to the airbrush. Now I'm gonna kind of take off this part. And there you go, that's how I usually create my eyes. So I'll see you guys next time, and if I have more time, pretty much I'll try and make another gaming video. So bye.